go ahead and pop into that other world so that you can see the method of finding a stronghold. And it looks like I haven't been on this world in about 6 days, so pardon me if I don't quite remember what was going on. Hello, yes, I'm back. Oh boy, I got lots of stuff in my pack. Let's see. I don't think I have to worry about this. I got 13 ender pearls here, so that's good. Let's find... got a pumpkin. Did I have a carved pumpkin in there? I did not. So let's get this and some shears if I find them. Blaze powder, I'll take that. And, oh boy. He has gunpowder on this world. Not much, though. Looks like he needs to do the chest thing on this world, too. How much is in this? Too much. Pop outside here. Go like that. Pick it back up. Throw those out because don't need them. Probably don't even need those shears now. So this world I was pretty excited about until I got distracted with the one that you've been watching me play for a while. This one excited me because of this village center here. I think I came from that direction and then just saw this nice little marketplace here in the woods. And it was really... it felt really nice. And then my spawner thing on this world. Here's my fishing trap on that one. It's got some... if I... can you see it from here? I think you can. That cobblestone pillar in line with my crosshair, that is where my zombie spawner is. So when I mentioned that in my other worlds they were always closer than in the one you've been watching, that is why, because they're usually about this far away. And here is that room here on this world. I liked it a bit more on here than the one that you watched. Here you can see the monsters flowing up the tube, and then they just pop right back down right here. Goes into a double chest here. Got my enchantment thing right down here. Looks pretty nice if you ask me. Lots of decent books. I think my enchantments on this one are better. I got Respiration and Aqua Affinity, Fire Protection, Depth Strider, and Feather Falling. Pretty nice, you know. Yeah. Don't know why I wanted to show you that. Alright, so finding the Stronghold. Let's go to sleep real quick so we're not traveling at night. And real quick, excuse you? Alright. Nice. Hope that wasn't like the toilet and he just had to rush in there. That was nasty. Stop pushing me. I noticed that I don't have a pickaxe, so I'm just trying to make one real quick. And then I have infinity on my bow here, sword. I got food. I have the ender stuff. Don't need to carry the powder with me. And away we go. It is, I'd say, kind of important to sleep in a bed at home, even though this is hardcore and you think like, oh, I don't need to use a bed. It is important too, because if you defeat the Ender Dragon and go out the portal, it will either take you to your last used bed or to the spawn point of the world. And You just want to make sure that you actually end up somewhere where you know where you're at in that case. So I would recommend getting a horse. It would just make the travel time a little bit faster. And let's head out to somewhere where you can see pretty well. About like this. Go into third person so that you can see the ender eye better. And give it a chuck. And it is that direction. Just kind of northwest. From what I heard, there is three, like in three different directions from the start of the world. There are three, but then, yeah, and then like further out than that, there would be six, and then so on. And then I think I heard that there's a maximum of like 128 of them or something. Which sounds like a lot, but like you said, for a world that's infinite, that seems pretty limited. And when I said I recommend bringing a horse on this journey, I would recommend not bringing one that you are very fond of, because they usually don't make it back. Just gonna throw that out there. They don't make it back home. Either they die on the way because night falls and you get overrun by monsters, you either accidentally fall into a giant pit and they take the damage for you, or if you do make it, they don't usually join you in the portal for the end fight. So unless you finish the fight, pop back into the overworld, find your way back, get the horse, and then take it back home, like it's a bit of a one-way trip for the horse. And so I feel like I've been traveling a good distance. I wasn't paying attention to what my coordinates were when I threw the first ender eye, but I feel like I've been traveling a good distance. So I'm gonna do the natural thing and put a horse all the way up a tree and go ahead and chuck another one. Don't spam the button a bunch of times if it didn't work, because I feel like I'd wind up wasting a lot of pearls when I do that. It hasn't thrown it yet. I notice also with the data pack that shows me like the coordinates on screen, if it's not on screen it means I'm lagging, and so because I waited long enough, I didn't throw a ton by mistake. But it looks like I gotta keep on going. Weird tip on a horse. I don't know if this actually helps or not. I think the default button is left control, but I have it switched over to the spacebar. If you have a button for sprinting as opposed to double tapping W, you can actually sprint on a horse. If you notice the change in my focal length of my camera, you can see it does the sprinting thing when I hit the sprint button. Don't know if it actually makes the horse faster or not, but it's a possibility, I guess. I accidentally traveled too much west because of this giant ocean. I was trying to avoid it, but maybe when I get around to the other side here, I'll throw another ender eye, and hopefully it'll just go north rather than northeast. This trek isn't so bad during the day. It's at nighttime when you're running through a like roofed forest or something, and the horse is getting shot left and right, that it's more problematic. Let's go ahead and throw another pearl. Or ender eye. Looks like it went east, just like I said. It means I went a little bit the wrong direction, but it does kind of show that we are a little bit close if 100 blocks or so makes that much of a difference. This area looks Nice. Ooh, screenshot. Haha. Ooh. Mystical. We should be just about there. Alright, so I just came from there, and I was headed that direction, and here goes Nethereye. Over there. Eventually. So we are definitely very close. And of course that thing sank to the bottom. There we go. You know, another tip I just thought of, try to take a lead with you so that all these times you have to jump over a river in a horse, you don't have as hard of a time. I think we're getting pretty close, so I'm going to go ahead and get off the horse from here because I think we're really close. Try this pearl again, or eye thing. Behind us. I think that noise means it broke, but it lagged so bad I couldn't see it. Yeah, I think it broke. So now I am down to 12. So I think really it's probably just like on the other side of this hill. And let's try about here. That way. It's a little dangerous now for me to be using these because I am down to 12, so that if the portal has no freebies in it, one of these breaking right now would be pretty bad. Let's try one more time again. And it's behind me, so it's somewhere underneath this birch forest. Watch that break now since I know where it is. So I could keep using the Ender Eye until it shows me exactly where to dig, but sometimes I just find a nearby cave or just start digging, because they are quite large, so there's a pretty good chance that if you just kind of start digging that you're going to run into it. That cave didn't really go anywhere. But yeah, let's just start digging. If you ever feel like you are going to have to come back, you want to light up this area so that you can see it at nighttime while roaming around trying to find it again. But I think I'm just going to be here once. Maybe not, I don't know. Just write down the coordinates or something. Ooh, that lag. Come on. So I did find a cave. And there it is right there, just like that. Get that achievement. I think. There we go. And these places are a little bit dangerous. I had said once before that you can probably beat the Ender Dragon fight with iron armor as long as your boots have feather falling on it. But just getting through these strongholds would probably be one of the problematic parts. Ooh, that's a lot of books and paper. Is there a ladder in here? Yes. There it is. And so I'm not really sure if I want to continue filming this stronghold, since this isn't the world that you are tuning in for. I probably should just pop into the other world, so let me just hide up here. And yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to cut it off there until the next episode, which will be up real soon.